The Interceptors, the most high-tech unit Essex Police have ever deployed. Their officers are pursuit-trained and specially selected for the unit. With Mitsubishi Evos, a chopper and Subaru Imprezas, they're in pole position to deny crooks the use of the road. Coming up in this best-of episode of Police Interceptors, it's Evo versus Toyota as a robber runs from the law. The chopper tracks down a stolen Nissan.
Another passenger's decamp.
And Interceptors seize a truckload of motors.
Yeah, unit for handling stolen goods.
It's 2 o'clock. The Interceptor team are patrolling the dual carriageways in Southend. This part of the county is covered by the Leyden unit. They're following 2 cars that have been red flagged as suspicious. Roger's at the controls of the 152-mile-an-hour Evo, whilst beside him Russ is keeping an eye on the target cars.
There's 2 vehicles gone past the van, look like they're together. They're both subjects of intelligence reports saying that they're involved or possibly involved in dealing drugs. Mark's behind them now, so we're going to stop both vehicles and potentially search and see what they've got on them, see what they're doing. Mark's going to try and stop the first one.
Russ and Roger move in on the silver Peugeot. Whilst up ahead, Mark tries to tug the BMW. No bother so far. Just ahead of the Peugeot, the suspect BMW has pulled into the pavement, but its driver isn't stopping to talk. That's him in the pink shirt. He's so desperate not to be searched that he's run out into 4 lanes of fast-moving traffic.
Bloke waking up on foot with drugs in his hand, got a bag in his hand now.
Russ and Mark have to follow on foot into the moving traffic.
Wait there.
As the others run, Roger goes to see the Peugeot driver. Over the fence and the man in the pink shirt has vanished. And Roger's got a problem too. Seeing his chance, the Peugeot driver's floored it away. Roger gets after him in the Evo, so it looks like both men might have escaped the Interceptors.
Vehicle backing off, vehicle backing off. Vehicle lost, vehicle lost.
With the Peugeot driver long gone, it's even more important to find the man who ran. Interceptor Mark Hemingway was the officer who pulled the BMW over. He's now brought his Subaru round to help look for him. A concerned citizen has spotted something.
In the gas van, about 10 minutes ago, right, and he looked in a bit of distress. He said, wonder if you could help me. I said, well, what do you want? What's the matter? He said, don't matter. And he went off running.
How old? What was he wearing?
He had a pink top on.
Right,
but he took it off.
That's all right, that's all right.
He took it off and he had a tattoo on his back. He's in his mid-20s.
Yeah, a gas man has just pointed out he's taken off his shirt, he's legged it across Thundersley Common, again, general direction of Thundersley.
And up ahead, a man's been spotted that fits the bill. But is it their target?
Anything you do is something given evidence. So this guy here I recognise as being the driver of the BMW. We've now got both vehicles. What we're going to do now is call for a dog unit. The helicopter's on its way. We're going to see if we can find the bag that he's discarded, and obviously we'll search the vehicle to see what else we can find.
A search of the guy doesn't yield any drugs, but it does reveal a tasty pair of pink pants. They know he dropped incriminating evidence when he ran, and that could be a big problem for the officers on the ground.
What's happened is, as he's run across the main dual carriageway, the bag that he's got, he's thrown some stuff onto the floor, and it's in the live carriageway, or just by the central reservation. Mark can see it. It looks like bags of probably cocaine or something of that description. So what we're going to do is go back down, put a rolling block in so Mark can actually go out into the carriageway and retrieve whatever it is that's been thrown into the floor.
Russ will use his Evo to stop all traffic on the fast-moving carriageway and make it safe for Mark to carry out a search. If they can't find the drugs, they won't have a case. It's vital that they get to the middle of the carriageway sharpish.
Oh, there's Mark. I don't know if you can see.
Mark's found something. And a second bag's been picked up on the other side of the fence. The team have hit the jackpot. Hundreds of wraps of cocaine.
So that's another 3, 1, 2, 3. There's 4 bags there, probably containing what, 100 wraps each? Plus the 4 bags that he dropped in the middle of the carriageway. He's going to be in a fair bit of trouble now.
This will be the weekend deals. You know, it's a Friday afternoon. He's got to obviously pick them up from wherever he's getting them from, come back to his part of the world and deal out ready for the weekend.
And there's something else the dealer ran off and left behind. His very expensive Beamer.
So he lost his car, got his phones, all his drugs. It's been a very expensive day. And he's in custody. It just gets better.
The dealer risked his life to escape across the dual carriageway, but he couldn't outwit the cops. He was charged with failing to stop and got 4 years for intent to supply drugs. Cops found 500 wraps of cocaine in the bags with a street value of 10 grand, enough to keep a large chunk of Essex off its head if the cops hadn't have nicked him. Coming up in the best of the Interceptors, car thieves that won't come quietly, the police helicopter bags a baddie.
We've got 2, the dog man's got 1. Bye-bye. One more word on that.
And drunken students outnumber the coppers.
Now. Go! Now! Or else you get sprayed and you'll get nicked.
Coming up on the best of the Interceptors, high-end car thieves get intercepted. The air support unit gets mobilised.
He's at the junction, he's crashed at the bottom of Hamlet Court Road. Do you want to guess which report's on it?
A lost and stolen, confirm?
And Grant hits the jackpot.
Ka-ching, you win today's prize. Stolen from Hearts on the 1st of August.
Police interceptors and their AMPR computers are the front line in the war on car crime. Last year, the Essex Police seized 3,000 illicit cars. And we've brought you the highlights.
Whose insurance are you driving it on?
People driving around illegally without insurance, tax, or driving licences are all fair game. But some drivers think they can get away with it.
That there is a seizure notice. This vehicle was seized from you in May.
This vehicle?
Hang on, Steve, because you didn't have a driving licence. And according to our records, you've got an expired provisional. With regards to the insurance, we seized the vehicle.
If they get caught, not only does their car get seized, but they also have to pay for the privilege.
£105 for the seizure and £12 every day it's in storage.
And if a driver can't or won't pay, like the owner of this vehicle, it gets scrapped. A midsummer's day in Essex. The Chigwell Interceptors are out on regular patrol. Tizzy's in the hot seat. Accompanied by his sidekick Sam.
The vehicle stolen was a BMW 6 Series in grey.
There we go.
Which looks like a Millennium. The vehicle's been stolen by means of burglary from that address. I'm just waiting to find out if it's confirmed.
A stolen Ford car's been driven to a house in North London, which a gang of thieves have burgled for the keys to the BMW parked outside. This is known as a Millennium burglary, and because most people keep their car keys less than 6 feet from their front door, it's on the increase.
A vehicle that's linked with that burglary is a Ford KA.
The Ford's been spotted nearby. It's parked up, but the car thieves are nowhere to be seen. High-end cars are often targeted by thieves to order, but the stolen BMW's fitted with a tracking device. This gives off a radio signal so that the cops can home in on it.
That's being activated now. As soon as they get a hit on the mast, they're going to call us where that is. Over.
News is coming in that the Langdon Interceptors team have now spotted the BMW and are giving chase.
Just past a good base hospital, Barley Lane.
Dennis is at the wheel in the Evo. 276 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in around 5 seconds, and a top speed of 152 miles per hour. Desperate to escape, the thief floors it. At speeds of over 100 miles per hour, the car thief heads towards London's inner ring road, the North Circular. Dennis tries to block him off, but the driver's having none of it and rams the Evo. He's becoming more and more erratic, and he's lucky not to cause further accidents.
We're going back again, still round the roundabout, again, stand by.
Dennis decides in the interest of public safety to hang back. The driver has no such plans. Suddenly he pulls a death-defying manoeuvre. Crossing the central reservation, he heads the wrong way towards oncoming traffic. The pursuit is called off, but the BMW is fitted with a tracking device, so the cops are never too far behind. A chopper's also been scrambled. Interceptor teams adhere to a strict pursuit policy, designed to prevent endangering the lives of innocent bystanders and the cops themselves. Meanwhile, Tizzy and Sam have returned to the stolen Ford car used to get the burglars to the robbery.
That's going to be forensically recovered so it can be examined by our scene to crime officers, and hopefully we'll get some suspects out of that.
The Langdon crew have also found the BMW. It's been abandoned. Frustrating for the cops, but still a success as both cars are recovered and returned to their rightful owners. It's 8:30 at Langdon Base, and the boys are getting ready for the night shift. It's Tuesday, and it's curry night. But this isn't just any curry, this is a Langdon Interceptors curry.
The secret is to, I suppose, use the proper ingredients and not just rely on gels.
In charge of the chapatis tonight is Mark, mixing in the exotic spices. Giving moral support and not much else is Flinny, who reckons he's a bit of an expert.
What is this, Kashmiri curry or something, is it?
No,
or
this is
Bangladeshi?
This is keema matar.
Keema matar?
Yeah.
Keema matar in a hurry. Leftover curry with added peas. Stir. Then saucepan. Oil. Cumin seed. Fry gently. Tupperware. Add rice. Stir in. Add coriander seed. Black pepper. Simmer. Eggs. Boil. Wash. Spoon it out. Add chopped eggs. Fresh coriander. Fancy. Keema matar. Done.
Oh, that looks absolutely ravishing. Oh, lovely.
It smells better than it looks, I reckon.
Where are we going? We're going in the TV room?
Yeah, may as well.
Yeah, we're Steve.
It may be keema matar to Mark, but to Steve, it's dinner.
Taste of mince and rice and peas.
For the rest of the room, it's a pucker tiffin.
Eggy curry's nice.
I think there is one, yeah. Hello?
There should be, if not just...
Well, I don't think I can eat a jacket potato as well.
In a room full of normally gobby coppers, the silence says it all. It's time to go. While the others are getting changed, Flinny, who's been all mouth and no housework, is given a job to do.
If I don't get a walk-on part of the bill, I might get a job at the Shepperton Studios canteen or something. You never know.
It's midnight, and a vehicle tracking system's been set off. The Interceptors are looking for a BMW stolen from Hertfordshire. Grant Snow of the Stanway team is hot on the trail of the transponder signal. He's out with another experienced interceptor, Dave Willie Williams.
So we're just driving along the M25 now, seeing if we can make ground and find the vehicle. There's other police units coming to the area as well that are fitted with a mobile tracking device, so they should hopefully be able to pinpoint where the vehicle is.
It looks like whoever's driving the stolen motor could be heading for the docks at Tilbury in a boat out of England. But what the driver doesn't realise is that with the help of Tracker and their high-speed pursuit vehicles, the Interceptors are hot on his tail. The beeping noise is their tracker device. It's telling the cops they're close. Moments later and they've caught up to the target vehicle. A traffic officer's just pulled it over, but he's got a surprise. This is not a BMW, it's a cargo lorry. But the transmission was definitely from a stolen BMW. Grant goes to investigate the mystery. Just what is in this lorry? Looks like it's loaded with motors.
Yeah, VG from QT A3.
Open?
Please, yeah.
That's a Ford, ready for export. The other one is a BMW 5 Series by the looks.
That could be the stolen Beamer. Grant goes in for a closer look.
A grey BMW 530 diesel.
This one.
And he's found a third car, a Merc. Grant checks the details of all the cars.
Chassis number ending 03149, over.
Checking the chassis numbers is the smartest move.
Well done.
The police database will show if they're the correct ones that match up with the registration plates. Car crime costs the nation £3 billion a year, and high-value motors make up a big chunk of that cost.
Yeah.
Now it's all down to the results of the database checks. And they're just about to come through.
Comes down to full focus silver. Do you want to guess which report's on it?
A lost and stolen, confirm?
Ka-ching, you win today's prize. Stolen from Hearts on the 1st of August.
Yes, received. 3 stolen vehicles then.
Sorry?
Right.
You want to arrest me, mate?
Yeah, you're nicked for handling stolen goods.
No.
All these vehicles are stolen until we can confirm the fact that these vehicles are legitimate. Both you and your mate are under arrest. All right.
The Interceptors have found paperwork that suggests the cars were paid for, but the sums don't add up.
What's made us really suspicious with the paperwork is they've got flood damage on them. I mean, clearly none of these cars are flood damaged. I mean, they're virtually brand new, a lot of them, and the prices they've paid on the paperwork don't correlate with the true value of these cars. So clearly something very strange is going on, which we'll get to the bottom of. Do you know how much they paid for the BMW? 57 plate 530D. Go on, how much?
£2 grand.
5.2. Flood damaged.
So what, they've brought these?
They're drivers. They basically had
flood damage, it's nicked.
Well, yeah, exactly. So the Focus has got flood damage, but it's nicked. The BM's got flood damage, but it's nicked.
In 1 month alone, there were 80 Millennium-type burglaries in Essex where car keys and a vehicle were taken. They've become a high priority for the force, and recovering a haul of such high-value vehicles in one night is a top-notch job.
We're out here to try and stop people stealing cars. If we can recover 60 or 70 grand's worth of stolen cars while we're out, even better.
The Interceptors are a very effective force on the ground, with race-tuned vehicles and highly trained drivers bringing criminals to justice. But the cars are only half the story. A vital part of the team is based here in Boreham, and there isn't a wheel in sight. This is home to the Air Support Unit, or ASU. These boys are even more into their kit than the petrol heads on the ground. Every day starts with an inch-by-inch examination of the entire aircraft, a Eurocopter EC-135. This £4.5 million piece of kit has twin engines, a top speed of over 160 miles per hour, and can be anywhere in the county in 15 minutes. It's also fitted with the latest ANPR cameras and can read a number plate from a quarter of a mile away. This means the ASU is not just for support, but an effective unit in its own right. And here are some of the best collars from this series of the Interceptors. A stolen car is speeding through Southend when it misses a corner. Ground units have been left behind. But with the chopper in the air, there's nowhere to hide. And when robbers flee a stolen car in pitch darkness, the chopper's on hand to guide in the dog unit and record vital video evidence.
Yeah, we've got two. The dog man's got one. I don't believe there's anyone else standing.
Coming onto the roundabout now.
In a pursuit near Basildon, Interceptors have got behind a black Nissan that's been stolen.
And it's a right into Lee Wootton's Lane.
The driver's already wanted for armed robbery, but he can now add dangerous driving to the charge sheet.
Yes.
A marked police car up ahead has partially blocked the carriageway, but this guy looks like he wants to keep on going forever and doesn't care who gets hurt.
Yeah, just had contact with the vehicle. It's a right, Vange Hill Drive.
The driver pulls a hard right, and the marked car, an ST Mondeo that can top over 150 itself, is right on his tail.
Any unit back down on London Road at all?
No, the passenger's decamped, Left again.
Now faced with two targets, the chopper stays with the vehicle.
It's a right into a car parking area.
The driver's finally realised that a high-speed pursuit can only end one way, so he decides to change tack.
He's decamped and he's going across the back of the car park, on your right. He's got white t-shirt, blue jeans, white trainers, over the fence in the right-hand corner.
Pursuing officers have lost visual contact, so the chopper guides them in. Unfortunately for this bloke, he's running out of options.
Right, immediately left and straight down between the two cars. He's coming out of an alleyway on the left-hand side by two bushes. Police officer who's chasing, get ready to meet him if he does a 180. That's your man there. He's making off again from the officers, but they've got fresh legs, heading towards Timberlog Lane. Disregard, they've got him 3-2 with one. He's detained.
QH99, receive that.
Get the dog inside and we'll get you.
Coming up,
Are you all right?
one drink too many.
Hang on a second.
One urine sample too few.
You gonna pee? Trying!
And one car theft too far. Still to come on the best of the Interceptors, alcohol rears its head.
Go now! Go now! Or else you get sprayed and you'll get nicked.
Biggers needs to pee.
It's like being with my little girl. Even she takes herself to the toilet without too much supervision now.
And car thieves aren't stopping for anyone. This series hasn't all been about chasing villains for the Interceptors.
Hello? I don't think it was actually possible to fall asleep standing up.
A lot of their time has been spent dealing with the more refreshed members of the public.
How you doing, fella? You all right?
Some people are happy to admit the truth.
I am slightly intoxicated because I am.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I just thought you'd... I'd never have put you like that, but...
Mate, believe me, I'm mate.
Others, like this driver, swear blind they're sober, despite all the evidence.
Hang on a sec. How much you going to drink tonight then?
No, really.
Oh, mind out, sir.
The bloke is sticking to his story, and he's taken to the Nick for a proper test.
That's quite a reading there, sir. That's roughly sort of 3-4 times the legal limit. You'd have to go in a cell for a little while whilst you sober up for a little bit and we sort things out with the custody sergeant.
No wrong with it.
We'll sort you out a cup of tea as well.
The fella still reckons he's fine to drive, so for his own safety, he's given a B&B for the night. Drink driving is just one of the many alcohol-related crimes on the rise in the UK. In over 1 million violent attacks last year, the aggressors were believed to be drunk. It's after midnight in Colchester, and for many of the town's student revellers, the night is drawing to a close. On the late shift is Dave Willie Williams. And next to him, on the lookout for trouble, is Grant.
We've just been called to an incident that's happened on the grounds of the University of Essex on the outskirts of Colchester. Apparently somebody's been assaulted. We're not quite sure of the details yet.
Right, we've got this guy who's been hit with a chair. I've seen the chair, but he hasn't been hit with the chair.
Right.
Obviously, I've grabbed him out and seen the guy who's done it.
Grant makes his first collar of the night.
You're under arrest for assault, okay? You understand? Yeah.
What started it? He did.
Your girlfriend's his ex-girlfriend. And it all went a bit... okay.
It turns out that, like in all good stories, there's a girl involved. In a fit of jealousy, this fella's bashed his girlfriend's ex.
The guy that Grant's arrested has been involved in some sort of fracas with somebody, and he's basically picked up a chair and hit the bloke in the face with it. So he's been arrested on suspicion of assault. These sorts of places can get a bit excitable sometimes, so it's a full moon, what can I say?
That's one arrest taken care of.
Picks up a chair and hit him.
And here comes more trouble.
I've just been attacked inside there.
Yeah, so seriously,
by a girl, and I know who it is, and I've got fat
There's
lip
supposed to
and
be
everything.
there's another policeman upstairs dealing with another incident involving a bloke.
Right.
Ladies, you'll just have to calm down a little bit at the moment, because we've got one bloke arrested here, there's another bloke about to be arrested up there, and there's only 2 people here, so...
It's all kicking off. Before they can even think about the girls' complaints, bar security delivers them another couple of idiots.
All right, OK. You're under arrest for supplying what I believe is a controlled substance. Just put your hands like that.
At this rate, the Interceptors are going to run out of cuffs.
Come in.
This guy apparently was in conversation with the one who's been arrested for the drugs. So this lad might have been selling or buying, we're not quite sure at the moment. Welcome to the cleverest people in the country. They're going to be running it one day, aren't they?
Why have you been arrested? For selling pills, right? As if, mate, as if. He didn't even have no, exactly. As if. Bye-bye. Yeah. One more word like that, you'll nicked as well, mate.
Go now. Go now! Or else you get sprayed and you'll get nicked.
Done once. Good. In a polite way. You've been warned, you'll look for a public order. All right?
But Willie's run out of patience and moves in for the 4th arrest of the night.
Leg restraints.
By now, there's no more handcuffs to go round.
Seriously, mate.
Problem is, you didn't shut up when you had the chance, did you?
Yeah, all right.
Go inside, nobody else needs to be arrested, do they? So you turn up at the door and they actually bring themselves out to you to be arrested. You know, it's quite a bizarre place, really. Oh, here comes another one. Here comes another one. What? Right. I don't need... Phone who?
I'll give him money, please.
What for? Taxi. If that's what you wanted, there's a taxi.
Right, let's just get in the car and let the security sort it out.
Having escaped the mayhem, it's back to the local nick. And even there, they're still getting grief.
Well, we're not giving you a lift home, I can tell you that.
Please let me go for a cigarette, please. I'm not going to smoke in a building, am I? Okay.
This lad just doesn't know when to button it.
I need to go home. You're going to make me go home blind.
After giving the desk sergeant a hard time, he's finally given a room for one. But he's a bit disappointed with the room service.
Yes. What would you like? No, we haven't got any Coke. Huh? You're really hungry? No, we haven't got any food either, not till breakfast. You can have breakfast in the morning, but you can't have any food now. We don't do kebabs or burgers. Huh? A bit of bread? No, you can't have anything now. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. You can have some water, yes, I'll get you some water. Okay?
Over at Interceptors HQ in Boreham, Mike Biggers-Bignall has an appointment to keep. Just like top athletes, police officers have to undergo regular tests to check they're free from drugs. Today it's Biggers' turn to pee in a bottle.
this is it. I'll go and give my samples and go from there. Hopefully everything will be all right.
A test regulator inside will make sure he gives a genuine sample.
There is a serious side to what's going on here. Obviously there is drugs misuse in any walk of life, and we obviously don't want to be sitting next to somebody who's on drugs or may have been on drugs or alcohol when we're driving at the sort of speeds we drive at.
But after a few minutes, Biggers hasn't given his sample.
You gonna pee? Trying!
They don't stand over you, do they?
The regulators put him off.
We'll put it down to stage fright and that I couldn't pee because somebody was there actually waiting for me to pee and listening for me to pee. So I've got to go back in a little bit after a couple of glasses of water.
Do you know you get tablets for that now?
What, water retention?
Pele advertises on Sky.
Time to get drinking. And suddenly the jokes start flowing too.
How much do you have to give? It's not like a kettle full, is it, you know?
Go and do it for me.
I think they'll suss that. It's like being with my little girl. Even she takes herself to the toilet without too much supervision now. Running water. Yeah, there you go, that'll do it.
Right, yeah, that'll
Biggers can't stand any more ribbing and heads for the ladies.
Right,
Let's go for it.
Might have to be another week or so.
See you in a minute.
The laughing might stop if he can't pee. The regulators could class it as a fail. But finally, after 1 hour...
Hey!
I peed, eventually.
He'll have to wait 2 weeks for the result, but he's got more pressing priorities.
Right, so you're now going to go and do some police work, are you?
The Interceptors have 3 bases in Essex and carry out operations all over the county. The unit based at Langdon is used to dealing with local villains, as well as crooks who travel in from nearby East London. Today they're deploying in numbers. They've got 2 marked cars going out as well as their covert unit, an unmarked BMW. It's Wednesday afternoon in the south of Essex, and there's a lively job on. The Interceptors have been called in to find a stolen Toyota that's heading from London onto their patch. Roger Watson's in the Evo and hunting for the Toyota. Near Basildon, Roger finds the target Toyota going the wrong way round a roundabout.
He's hit me.
Despite the hit, Roger knows he can't afford to lose them. They're responsible for a mini crime wave. They nicked the Toyota at knife point and later pulled a knife on an off-duty female PC, stealing her car and handbag.
On the roundabout, stand by. We've got left, Langdon link.
Roger's detailed commentary tells other units in the pursuit where the runaways are heading.
Go right. Great nightly.
Straight through the red light. 12 miles away, more Langdon Interceptor team officers have been scrambled. Steve is in the Subaru Impreza and flooring it to get in the pursuit.
They've just found that Toyota Supra in Basildon. It's a stolen car, I understand. It was stolen by means of robbery. And since then, it's actually been used in another theft of a car. It's about 12 miles away, I think. It's in Basildon, we're in Grey, so got quite a run.
Stand by.
Back in Basildon, the runaway's still got his foot down, ignoring all speed limits and thoughts of pedestrian safety.
75, 80 miles an hour.
He's doing 80 in a residential 30 zone. As he approaches the roundabout, Roger's noticed something.
Left, Langdon link towards Erratic.
The tearaway Toyota keeps going left.
Roundabout, stand by, Langdon link straight on towards the town centre and Roundacre.
He thinks the driver's going in circles on purpose, because he's looking for a spot to dump his motor and run.
80 miles an hour, still towards the roundabout Erratic.
Now he's doing 80 on the wrong side of the road. And he's back to where he started.
Standing by, traffic lights. We've got left, great 90s again.
On a nearby road, Steve is still racing to get into the pursuit. The men in the Toyota have a reputation for violence, so the Interceptor team want plenty of backup.
I think he's quite a local lad, he knows where he's going. What he's probably trying to do is make enough ground between himself and the car behind him so he can dump it and run away.
Nearly roundabout, stand by, braking. We've got right, balance wrong.
He's finally gone right. You won't know where he is, but he's still trying to outpace the Evo.
60, 70 miles an hour. No pedestrians.
But there's a surprise on the road ahead.
Stand by, vehicle stand.
The traffic cops by the roadside score a good hit with their Stinger. The Stinger's a device which punctures car tyres, making the car hard to handle. When driven over, it injects tiny spikes into a tyre, causing it to deflate. His tyres are burst, and it's going to get worse. Danny and Russ are coming in from the right, and that's where the crook decides to go.
Right. Into Nicholas Lane. Off-road, going off-road. Under the underpass. Get ready for the station. You're on the red light.
The crooks bottle it as they see Danny and Russ. Danny cuffs the passenger, whilst off camera, Roger gets the grips with the driver. It's a result for the cops, but their cars have taken a beating. And Russ might have some explaining to do to the mechanic. He's hit a bin as he's pulled off the road. Back at Langdon, Russ's colleagues have heard that he's hit a bin. The prank is the work of a different unit, the Armed Response Team. They couldn't waste the opportunity to rubbish the Interceptor's driving.
No, that's inside. Now the red bit is the bit that's by the post, isn't it? This bit, yeah, this bit was what was under the car.
I can see the scratch marks on it now, yeah.
I didn't realise it was quite that big. It's not like I saw it, to be honest. There you go. Take these things in the spirit in which they're meant.
Coming up on the best of the Interceptors, there's a funny whiff in the air.
You tell me, cops, if it's not funny, it'll smell a little bit odd.
Yeah. And will this lady ever learn?
You're not making any sense to me now.
Look. Listen.
You're confusing me with science.
Yeah, but it was going to go on my lap.
Right.
She did do.
Coming up, the Stanway team face their toughest test yet.
I'm just asking you, I'm telling you.
Vehicle stopping.
Being an interceptor is a demanding job, but sometimes the criminals make it easy. Tizzy stopped a driver who appears to be disqualified.
Show me your hands. Get your hands on the steering wheel. I understand you're a disqualified driver. Are you disqualified at the moment?
Yes, I am.
OK, you're under arrest on suspicion of driving whilst disqualified. The vehicle's going to be seized, OK, because obviously you ain't got a licence or insurance.
I stole the car from my mum, though.
You what, sorry?
It's my mum's car, I stole it off her.
You stole it off her?
Yeah.
Oh, right, OK, you're also under arrest on suspicion of taking a vehicle without the owner's consent. Well, take the vehicle to
Well, that's got to be the quickest confession in history.
I mean, if you're saying he's twacked it off his mum, then...
For Tizzy and the team, it's a case of job done. Fitchy and Sponge, on the other hand, have a different problem. A simple transaction made very complicated.
You've travelled here?
Yes, to buy a new car.
To buy a new car?
Yeah.
Right, OK. And then that's when somebody's stolen some money?
Yeah, exactly.
These two Israeli lads have called the police because they think they've been ripped off by an Essex boy.
He took the money, put it in pocket, never counted, and gone. You tell me, cops, if it's not funny, it'll smell a little bit odd.
Yeah.
See, turning off.
The car won't even start, but it takes a bystander to clear things up.
I pushed it up here. Yeah. And then I started and it went dead. The petrol light come on, it's out of petrol.
Right. I'm going to try.
Go and get some petrol. I bet our car starts.
Is the oil level low at the moment?
No oil at all.
It's obviously... No, surprise, surprise, the car's just started.
Sounds like a really good purchase.
I want to say sorry to the English police. Thank you for the good treatment. We messed up a little bit, I know.
But to get really baffled by road users, the Interceptors have to head over to Bluewater, just across the border in Kent. It's early evening, and the Stanway team are on patrol. Sean's working the pedals in the Scooby, and next to him is Sponge on the computer. Bluewater is a retail paradise. You can buy everything from a handbag to a hands-free phone kit. But Sean's just spotted a driver who hasn't bothered with one of those.
He was on a phone, yeah.
It's an automatic £60 fine for using a phone when driving, and 3 points on your licence. Not everyone takes the news well.
Right.
The glass is everywhere.
Yeah, no, I can see it.
You're going to charge me. Look, I've just had to pay 150 quid.
I appreciate that, but I've explained to you why we have to do it.
What would you do if you can't afford it?
What, £60? Is there no way you could borrow the money off somebody? No. Parents? Yeah. The easiest way to avoid this is not use your phone whilst driving.
I'm not being funny. I was coming out the car park just saying...
Right. I'm not being funny. I've got no sympathy because I've been to crashes where people have died because of people driving whilst using their mobile phone.
She's not having it. Time to plead poverty.
I'm just saying I've had to pay out a lot of money today.
Right.
You give me a warning.
I appreciate that. No, we can't give you a warning.
You give me the points. That's fine. I just can't afford it. My paycheck is accounted for already. It
right.
includes £60 extra.
That's not my fault, is it?
Keep trying, love.
I put it on hands-free, and it was about.
It wasn't hands-free though, was it? Because it was up to your ear.
Yeah, but it was going to go on my lap,
right.
which it did do.
Right. It takes a split second to cause an accident.
Oh, I'm just asking you. I'm telling you, I haven't got the money to pay the fine.
And before Sean's even finished, this lass is back on the blower.
W1.
I was on the phone trying to phone you about my window.
Because you weren't paying attention, what you did at the roundabout, you come off and you took the outside lane.
I always do that.
Right, well that's not the right thing to do.
Why is it not? I come round there on the inside lane.
Yeah.
And went on the inside lane there. That lane. That's
service lane?
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's not correct.
I was on the inside of the roundabout and then went on the inside lane.
Okay.
That's right, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, but I was on the inside lane of the roundabout, so you can go on the inside lane, can't you?
You're not making any sense to me
No,
now.
look. Listen.
You're confusing me with science. No, watch this car here now. That's what you do. He's just come from the same place that you did.
Yeah, but you don't have to do that.
He's
You
done
go
it as well.
right
now.
round and
Let's
roundabout.
watch
You
a
can
green
go
one.
on the
No,
outside.
let's watch a green one.
You don't have
And
to
he's
do
done the
that.
same.
He's done the same
I always
one.
do that, and I'm not always on my phone.
No. Let's say you're right, because I'm really tired.
Are you really tired?
There's your licence.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just drive safely. Can't say anymore. Bye.
But with 3 points on her licence and a 60 quid fine, she's given a whole new meaning to pay as you go.
It's enough to give anybody a headache, it was.
Oh dear.
Well, she seems a nice enough girl, but God, I'd give anybody a headache, wouldn't she? She ain't got a seatbelt on.
Oh, don't. I'm not even going to
She doesn't take any notice of what anybody says, that's quite clear.
She's always right. That's not my missus. My missus is like that. No, she's not really. She's not really. It's only a joke.
I met your missus. She's a lovely girl.
They're always right, though, aren't they?
Well, yeah.